do as much crafting like just for like pleasure, like not for filming or anything, right? I'm sure you can relate with your art. Like, isn't that hard? Like, it kind of, having it as a business kind of takes some of the joy away, right?
You're just dropping truth bombs all over the place.
I'm like venting. This is a therapy session for me. So I'm sitting at the table and the craft is...
Welcome to Color Me Happy podcast. I'm your host, Brandi Hofer. Thank you so much for being here. I'm very grateful for your time, and I'm excited for you to dive into these raw and authentic conversations with creatives from around the world. Be sure to pop this in your ear when you're working in the studio and you need a friend, or if you're having your morning coffee, or if you're going on a walk. All good things to, get inspired through authentic conversation with other creatives. We ultimately want you to see your everyday ordinary as extraordinary and really tap into the idea that creativity is power, and we want to see you grow. Be sure to join our Color Me Happy community. Follow Color Me Happy podcast on Instagram and Brandi Hofer Studios to stay tuned, and feel free to reach out anytime. We're happy to chat. Let's get started.
How did I do anything before when Teddy was not in school? Like, now he's in school, so I have a little time, but it feels like I have just as much not time.
Because the school, like, the days are just not long enough. I mean, I know they're long for them, but for us, it doesn't feel long.
Yeah. I just ate, it's almost 2:30. I just ate lunch out of the pan on the stove. Like, I haven't even eaten lunch. Like, oh, yeah, definitely it's of my own doing. There's no doubt about that. Which, if we're tired from the life we've built, that's a win. Yeah, so welcome back, Jackie. True. So great to have you.
So glad to be here.
Yeah. So Jackie's been on before. Do you even remember what we talked about? Like your Jillian Harris collaboration?
Yeah, I think we talked about that last time, right? And the craft book, and I feel like we talked about being burnt out, probably the endless story of our life.
Right back into the same topic.
Yeah, there's just such a roller coaster. Like, I feel like it's just kind of inevitable for creators, like the ups and the downs, and like sometimes the highs just feel so good and the lows are so low. And yeah.
And it's always in the winter. I'm like dreading it really hard.
Yeah, the whole lack.
Oh, my hands smell like onions because I just did that in the kitchen. Stuffed onions and ran right over here. Yeah, so the thing is, it always comes in the winter, and I'm trying like my best to avoid it. It's really hard with 0 daylight and minus 1,000 winters, and just gotta go somewhere warmer, right?
I know. Do you get a lot of sun there at least though? Like, do you get really sunny winters even if it's cold?
Yeah, but it's cold. It's like no one wants to live here cold. I don't even know how we all do it, to be honest. I'm like, if the power went out, we'd all die. It gets really cold. But yeah, we do have open blue skies, like sunnier weather. Like, I did live on a coast for a few years, and I was like, ooh, this is hard too, like the gray.
Yeah, the darkness. Yeah, the gray and the gloomy.
Yeah, I'm like, if I can just get this Morocco trip planned, that'd be good. Check.
I'll go in your baggage.
Literal all winter blues away. I'd be like, I'm going to Morocco. Don't care. I'd just be like marching around and like, everything leads to Morocco. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. It does. Might be just like my imagination. But we try to make the best of it with hockey, but I also like kind of like it, but hate it at the same time. So fun for the kids. So what's on your project for this holiday season? What have you got offering for your audience to take our winter blues away?
Well, I've got crafts.
Yay! Crafts.
And,
Yes.
you know, it was kind of funny because yesterday morning I went to my kids' school. My son started kindergarten this year, and the school does a craft fair every year, and it's all but always by donation, and they pick a charity that they donate the money to. So it's for a great cause. The kids get to make all these crafts, and I often help in the classroom with some crafts. So I offered to go help in my son's class. We picked a craft out of my craft book, my digital craft book, and it's a really easy one. I thought, okay, this is good. Like I can plan this for these kindies because I have done kindergarten crafts before and learned that like you basically need every little thing prepped, and they can't tie knots and they can't do most of the things. So like
they can tie knots.
Well, we did one craft one year where it was like tying a whole bunch of knots like all in a row. And let me tell you, I feel like I tied hundreds and hundreds of knots to like pick up the slack. So anyways, that was like not something to tie knots.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Anyways, so I did get up at 6 a.m. tying bows to have all of those prepped, but besides the point. I went into the class, did the craft. The craft itself went really well. We had a few older kids. One was my daughter from the grade 6 class who came down and helped. So it was great to have some extra hands. But my son gets excited very easily. And he does have ADHD, which we recently found out, but knew that it was coming down the pipe. And
I didn't mean to laugh. I only laughed because I also have Teddy's in grade 1, and he for sure has it, but we haven't. I'm like, we know.
You just know, right? I was like, thought maybe the diagnosis would help with some extra support in school, but yeah, we're not there yet. So anyways, he's like at one point running down the hallway, and so I'm like trying to run after him, but you're not supposed to run in the school, and I don't want to yell at him in the school. And I'm like, anyways, I'm like flustered, I'm in a sweat, and like the teacher says to me after, she says, well, that went really well. And I looked at her, I'm like, well, I'm glad you think so. Because I'm like, oh. Anyway, she is just like such a lovely human, and like nothing phases her, and she was just like so great and being like all the behavior was normal, it was to be expected. And in the end, it was like the craft did turn out very cute. We made these little wreaths. Thought I had one here, but I don't have one. Anyways, we made these cute little wreaths, and you just put wood beads on a pipe cleaner, and then you put a little bow on it. So it was like a really easy thing for the kids to do and look nice, so people want to buy it at the craft fair. Anyway, so I got home from that, and I was just like, holy F, I'm drained. Like I spent like 45 minutes in that kindergarten class. Like I couldn't do it for the day. And I felt just like, I felt defeated, and I felt like I didn't want to go back to the school, and that it just kind of like ripped the joy out of crafting from me. Anyway, so I just like wallowed in my own pity for the day.
You just described every teacher's everyday experience.
I know, right? Like so much gratitude to teachers. I don't know how they do it. So then that evening, I was sitting at the table. Everyone was kind of doing their thing. Oh, and our table is in our living room right now because I'm building a table and have been since September. And so that's the table I'm building is in the kitchen, still building it in the kitchen. Anyway, so I'm like in the middle of the chaos. And I started doing this craft that was like, to be honest, now that I craft for my job, I don't actually do as much crafting like just for like pleasure, like not for filming or anything, right? I'm sure you can relate with your art. Like, isn't that hard? Like it kind of, having it as a business kind of takes some of the joy away, right?
You're just dropping truth bombs all over the place.
I'm like venting. This is a therapy session for me. So I'm sitting at the table, and the craft is, I saw someone else on Instagram post it. Dina Diggs, I think. Dina, I know her name. Anyways, she ripped up these little orange peels and into tiny little pieces and put them on a piece of like floral wire. And it made this tiny little wreath like this with these tiny little orange peels, like pieces of orange peel, all stacked around. And then you put a little bow on it. Anyways, I sat at that table by myself. My kids did not want to participate. And I ripped these little pieces of orange. They ate the oranges. And I just peeled them and stuffed them on this thing. Anyways, I made 5 of these things. It took me a while and it was very tedious. But at the same time, I was like, kind of could just like feel this weight lift. And like, there's just something about doing a mindless, stupid little craft that feels so good. And I had this aha moment where I was like, okay, this is what I love about crafting. Like, this is why I enjoy it and I like it, because it's just kind of therapeutic. So that was my crafting moment yesterday.
I like it. It is important to come back and create for yourself, but it's hard to do and be present for because you're so busy in the cool life you've created and your kids and your things and your whatever. I know we might be having a pizza party for Christmas again. I was like, actually, it's just a pizza party. L'Italiano. I'm so done by Christmas. Anyway,
Yeah.
frozen pizzas. They came from Italy in Superstore's frozen pizza section. I highly recommend doing that. But I love what you said, because you're actually, my computer's sitting on it, which is hilarious. If any like art collector or gallery or like even like online, if they saw what was, my computer is sitting on my current art piece right now, like denting into the canvas. Oh, no. Like everyone would be like, how dare you? Like, it's like yeah, I don't even want to say the price because everyone would be like, I know how to fix the dent. It's actually one of my hacks on my thing that I have right now. If you have a dented canvas, it's like an 11-second fix. So I'm not like mad about it.
There you go.
But as I was making this, and I realized, because my friends from BC, my art friends, I love online because I have so many fun art friends. And she's like, who knew you could do this on canvas? And I was like, oh my gosh, Susan, I did. Have I not told you? Have I not told anyone? I haven't told anyone. But there was parts of it I didn't know. Like I am like figuring out. But like there were moments, and it was content creation. The Remy hired me, the Remy Modern in Saskatoon, to use bean paints. So I was really excited because it was like collaboration that I've been paid for, but I like had those magic moments. I was like, I've never done this to show anyone else, and this is so much fun, and let's learn together. I'm not pretending I know everything about it, but let's like your healing thing with the orange peels, this sounds like my effing nightmare.
Honestly, you know what? There was like so much chaos going on. My youngest was doing something, my oldest, my husband, and like I just like, you know, when you get in the flow, I was just in the flow, and I managed to tune everything out, and there wasn't a worry in the world other than peeling these fucking little orange peels. Like, you know, when you have like just so much adult responsibilities, it's just nice to like just do the mindless stuff and peel the orange peels and that be enough. This craft isn't very appealing to anybody.
No. Was it dried or raw?
No, I just peeled the orange and then peeled the little peels.
Oh, okay. You'll have to send it.
Okay, really cute, and they smell nice.
Can you send the link so everyone can know what the heck you're talking about?
I will. And I print my craft books out. I have one right here. But you can download it digitally. And so the whole point, I guess, is like crafting is supposed to be enjoyable, and it is supposed to be fun. And I know, though, that it can be stressful while you're laughing. But that's why I made my craft book, because I picked crafts that like I think are manageable, because how many times do you go to Pinterest and you think like, oh, this looks really cute, and then you can't find the supplies. It's super expensive. It's such a fail, and like it's nowhere near as cute as it looks. Anyways, I think all of my craft book are good.
They should have a reality show like Is It Cake? You know how they had the cake shows? Not Is It Cake, because they're all like super good. But like the fail one, like they should have a crafting fail show. Like,
oh yeah, I would be in it.
I would be in the show as a professional artist failing at crafts.
This is the little wreath that I made with the kindies.
Oh, that is so cool. That's pretty. I did see it on the page.
Yeah. Yeah, literally you just put these beads on a pipe cleaner. Like, it's easy.
You made it look a lot nicer than would ever happen in my home. With my two boys.
So that's what I got. I got my digital craft book, and then I also and you can get it on my website at So Bright Home. And then I also made a pack of 5 printables for Christmas, because I'm like literally doing these things to help myself, and then I feel like it will help someone else too. And one of them is like 30 ideas to put in your advent calendar. If you have your own advent calendar, you can just print them and cut them out. And then there's a template letter to Santa, and then a guide for keeping track of like your presents, if you bought them, who they're for, the prices, etc.
Hear that you're burnt out.
What? What's that? I'm not burnt out. I'm on fire today. No, these are supposed to make your life easier. And then what else is in there? I think there's a couple other things I can't remember.
You lost me at making your own advent calendar. I'm like, there's no way that.
Do you guys do a chocolate calendar, or do you not do any calendar? What do you guys do?
Okay, so I refuse to do it because my husband and I are also like extra like overactive minds, and we've never personally got through advent calendars. So for years we didn't do it. And then the big treat this year was the elves. The boys earned their advent calendar, and the deal is they have to come. Simple things with 3 boys. They have to come down the stairs with their teeth brushed and dressed. Very tough.
Nice.
To go to school in the mornings. I know that sounds like simple, but for some reason it's the hardest task on earth. So I cannot even fathom making my own advent calendar, because like they can't do the basic shit in life.
But I do put easy things in. So like I try and cash in on stuff that we're already doing. So like if we're going to a market that day, I'll like put a couple dollars that they could spend at the market. Or like if we're going to go to like see the Festival of Trees, I'll put that in the advent calendar. So I definitely try and like cash in on like anything that we're already doing and make it seem like more exciting for them, but really we're going to do it anyways. So this morning will be like the only day in December that this is on the advent calendar, but I put that we could go to Starbucks in the morning. My 6-year-old is obsessed, unfortunately. But it was like a good way of being like, okay, if you guys want to go to Starbucks before school, like you got to get your teeth brushed, you got to get your clothes on and things done. So I feel like sometimes you got to use it to like your advantage instead of it being more work. You know what I mean?
Like the bribes in the calendar. Yeah, totally. It's like it's
incentives,
kind of like
not bribes.
Incentives. It's kind of like a star chart in disguise. I get you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Smart. We still have our star chart to go to. This is from my childhood. Hold on. West Edmonton Mall. We're from around Edmonton, Alberta, so we of course had a sign for West Edmonton Mall.
That's funny.
The only person on the star chart who hasn't filled it out is my husband, so he hasn't filled his start area
in the gutter.
Again, like the ideas were there, the execution was halfway, and then it never quite made the 5% finish line, as is why his star chart is not filled out.
I feel like all of these things are like you do, like, if it doesn't work for your family, it doesn't work for your family. But like, it's just about finding the things that do work and like what makes your kids tick. And like, so if it helps you like get out of the house in the morning, it helps you. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't work. And I feel like that's okay too.
Yeah, things work for about a week or two for us, and then it's like done. Everyone's changed their mind, and that's okay. Yeah. But yeah, it's still fun. Like, I'm sure like making that was fun, and it's so like it suits your family. And you know what moms do say to me all the time, well, we have a chore thing on the fridge or a chore, and I'm like, good for you. This is so nice.
We've tried many different chore charts, and it just doesn't stick. But
no,
we do try and have like things to look forward to throughout the week and like regular things. So like, we're at the rink. I'm sure you can relate to this, but we're at the rink Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I do adult skate on my own on Friday. So I'm by myself. So the kids are all there 4 days a week. And so every Thursday we stop at Tim Hortons on the way to skating. So my daughter skates and then my son hangs out. He usually finds some rink rat friends and they play cars all over the place, but it's pretty free range. But the kids know, like, they don't ask to stop anywhere because they know on Thursday we will stop. Everybody gets to pick one thing. I usually pick a coffee on Thursday afternoon. They get a donut. And like, that's our thing. And it's like, often my son who's 5 will ask, like, what day is it today? Is it donut day? No, it's not donut day. Like 2 more days till donut day. But it's like, it's the simplest thing for the dollar, whatever it costs for the donut every single Thursday. It's like just that routine of having something to look forward to and them not asking me all the time for stuff because they know the expectation. And I used to think that like routines like that were so boring, like, and it just takes out of the fun of like, oh, let's just go to Tim Hortons. But honestly, like, now it's my life. Like it has to be this way.
It is. It's so everyone knows the expectations and the follow through, the execution. It's very, we're losing light. It's like getting darker and darker. Like, it's so important for everyone. I don't even think it's just important for like school or kids or anything like that. It's very important to have like structured routine, like if things go awry, whatever, but like health wise, food wise, like any sort of routine, it's like just, it's simply healthy like habits. And like, especially, or for business, like if you're running your own business, like those habits are important as well. Like, this is edit day and this is post day and this is like, and then there's like no going past that donut day deadline because you have to. This is when everyone's waiting for the thing, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's really good advice, like having that same routine. We're almost set up for failure in our schedule. All our boys have hockey today at 5.
Oh, at the same complex or?
No. Okay. No. Oh. One's out of town. One has 2, like a training and a practice, so at 2 different spots. And then I'm volunteering on the ice with the little guy for his team and coaching, helping coach. So like,
that's a lot.
Sometimes we just fail. No, sometimes we ask for help. Actually, not sometimes. Every Wednesday we ask for help, and that's a cool thing about like hockey. There's a lot of community, and it's so nice, and that's our lives right now. And you have crafting, and we have our own little. That's the thing, though. If we were in a 9 to 5, could you imagine?
I know.
It would just kill your soul more, right?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We have 5 minutes left. I want to know your favorite go-to drink whilst creating and in life, actually. I'm just curious. Are you coffee or tea person?
Well, I usually prefer coffee, but I always drink decaf. Otherwise, I get the jitters a little too much. Get really anxious. But I would say usually in the afternoon. Sometimes I'll make myself a coffee, but if I'm feeling extra special, I'll make myself a chai latte, and that's what I really enjoy.
Ooh, yum. So at Tim's you get a decaf? That's your Tim's order?
No, at Tim's on Thursday, I get a small French vanilla, and I regret it every time. Yeah, but it's small, and it's like, I feel like there's so much sugar in it that it kind of combats the caffeine a bit. No, maybe not. Probably why I can never sleep Thursday night.
Maybe.
I said to my husband last time, I'm like, I think maybe I need to try something different. Oh no, I did. I see, I forgot. I got a London fog last time. Can't remember if I slept better.
No, black tea is very caffeinated as well. You can't get a decaf vanilla latte?
No, because it's like the French vanilla is like all mixed up. Like you can't, I don't think you can get it in decaf. I think I asked before.
Oh, you must go to Starbucks then. Instead.
No, Tim Hortons.
No, I'm saying you should go to Starbucks.
Yes, at Starbucks.
They will do you like a decaf.
At Starbucks, we only have Starbucks in our Safeway, so we have to like get out and go into the Safeway to go to Starbucks. And my daughter has skating right after school, so we're like on the time crunch. Like we barely make it through the drive-through, so ain't got no time for Starbucks.
Too fancy, too much walking.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your go-to drink?
Everyone's on my podcast is like, we've heard it. Because everyone's so polite and also asks me. But I do have a trick for your I for sure, I have some sort of like extra overactive brain because I have 1,000 drinks and I am drinking different liquids throughout the day the whole time. And I'm like, well, I just ran out of an hour. What's some need to do? But all out of the same cup. So I feel like I have to finish it to get to the next one. But I'll tell you though, I started drinking coffee and what did it for me, and I'll just say it really quick because lots of people have heard it, but I make my own nut milk, and the fiber in the chia and the walnuts and the hemp hearts actually somehow, like the protein and the fats and the fiber, doesn't give you like my eyelids would shudder if I drank coffee. And now if I have that latte with the nut milk with the stuff in it, I don't get that same and literally like coffee I like it because it can get you out of bed in the morning, like in a good way. I still wait an hour, the golden rule, and have a lemon water in the morning. And this is why someone called me OCD when I told them my drinking routine. Like, I do start with
your drinking routine. Routines are good.
I know you have to wait an hour for caffeine, so I start with a warm lemon water to activate my digestive system. Super dorky. Yeah, right? So you might want to try like a nut milk. Maybe a nut milk latte. Yeah. That would do it for you. And you wouldn't feel like you're like, but no caffeine. I'm there. No caffeine after 3 for me.
Yeah.
I'm fun as they come without it.
We're getting old.
I know, right? Okay, if you had unlimited funds for your community for just one day, what would you do with it?
I think I asked you this. I think you asked me last time. I don't remember what I said. Unlimited funds for my community. Actually, I think I did say I would have like a big barbecue for the whole town or something. I feel like that would be fun. Or, maybe if it was winter, I would probably do everybody skis for free on the ski hill and unlimited poutine. They got the best poutine on the ski hill. That's what I would do.
This is the most Canadian sounding podcast of all time.
Go ski. Unlimited skiing. Unlimited
pick up Tim Hortons on your way home.
Tim Hortons every Thursday. Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, totally. Thanks, Jackie, for the candid conversation. My cheeks hurt a lot. So
This is good for the soul. Thank you for
yeah,
having me.
yeah. Okay, we'll talk soon, my friend.
Yeah, you betcha. Take care.
Okay, bye.
We cannot wait. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out on Instagram at Brandi Hofer Studios anytime. I'm happy to chat. That's where I sit. And I'm so glad you're here, and I cannot wait for you to dive in. So give us a like and subscribe, and check the rest of our channel.
If you want to feel empowered and inspired, like and subscribe for more. And if you want to get creative, check out all our art hacks on this channel.